Good morning, everyone. I'm Tassinix. Welcome to Week 1, Round 3 of Season 19, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes 3 vs. 3 Grand Arena. So, we've had a pretty good week here for the first week in the expanded format. Managed to slog through my first opponent, who was an auto set. Didn't full clear, but obviously got the W. This last opponent in Round 2 was, he was my first legitimate contender here. Put down a good defense and everything. I think we both full cleared each other, right? I just came out on top, so we'll take it how it comes. Yeah, the guy had a couple drops that I didn't, so that worked out well. And today's opponent, so a dear friend of ours, in the respect that I remember the people who beat me. So this is Salt from Maw, and he was or Cobra Claw, whatever. Enemy guilds are all the same to me. Anyway, this guy is my last opponent from the final round of 5 vs. 5 here at the end of last season. Wasn't able to full clear him. I wasn't really trying to push my hardest in that round because I'd already hit Kyber and there was no way I was going to get like really high in Kyber at that point. So I didn't try my very best, but I still don't like losing. So, anyway, let's get right into it. Oh yeah, I mean, we reviewed his account here recently, so there really isn't a lot for me to add on that. You know, good account, got all the bells and whistles. Again, the one thing that does stand out is this guy punches above his weight. Like, I'm like 8.6, I'm like 800,000 on this guy, and you know, formidable opponent. So let there be something said for being lean. Interesting choice with the Relic 8 Darth Revan. Yeah, 345 is pretty standard. I don't know. I'd be curious to know why he chose to R8 Darth Revan. More health. I mean, that has a good synergy with Bastila giving 70% more max health. It kind of makes sense. Yeah, and I guess everything else is pretty expected down the line here, right? How fast is this Han? 285. It's decent. It's decent. Relic 8 Dark Trooper. Ooh, in Dreadful Mods. Dreadful Mods. Yeah. He does not need to be this fast. But since he's R8, he could easily be 11,000. Hey, Baylor. Hey, Kraken. Good morning. Happy Sunday to yous. Now let's see here. Alright, let's get right to the defensive review now. Okay, so our opponent's already done all of his attacking. We can see that, you know, like, I full cleared with no drops, you know, with middling amounts of banners for just over 3,300 in the last round. So, you know, building the new intuition is, you know, like 3,300 plus means it was a full clear without drops. That's where I'm starting from. So we can see here, he's got his full clear, but at 32-36, he had himself a time. So I'm actually gonna start with Fleet because it's the least interesting. Set these down. Now this is compelling to me. This Empire defense that I set down is, many people drop to it, a lot. It is very rare that I find somebody that clears it with all 4 reinforcements still in the tank. Talking to the other fleet expert in my guild, it seems most likely that this was done with rebels with Y-Wing up front. And now I have to think about that. Because I still really like putting Empire down for defense. I do think it truly offers more defensively than Malevolence nowadays, because you know, you can have Spy off the bench with a Malevolence, and that would be the most threatening version against a Raddus. But otherwise, Raddus devours Malevolence. And who wants to sit there and say that, yeah, my defenses got beat by a Raddus? You know, nobody wants to say that. So that was interesting. This one, you know, I had been setting Y-Wing with 5s. I have an R8 5s. and JKA up front, and I wanted to mix it up a little bit here, and I put the Rex back in and went with a more traditional comp. So we see that, Sarge was called out first, and what I think that means is that we had too little teeth on the board, right? Say what you will about the benefit of having Rex out there. I think 5s is just straight up a threat condition. That and JKA makes it more forgiving that we have, another tank coming off the bench as the first reinforcement. Gotta mind that offensive momentum. Anyway, he got through pretty well on the fleet, so tip of the hat. All right, I'm gonna save this territory for last because it's the best one. All right, so this back wall he took down pretty handily. He saved the right counters. Couple of these teams were pretty memey, so it wasn't really a lot of threat being offered, but this one for the front he cut through pretty well as well. Had a drop here on Newt Jango Droideka, and gotta scout, guys. You gotta scout. I saw in his history from the last set of 3v3 that he had drops against this in the past. So I took the gamble and it paid off. Scouting is awesome. I also set this Kylo Sith Trooper and crew Sith Trooper and Kylo comp because I've also seen him drop to that in the past, but he had himself in line with that. I caught a lot of his battles while he was going through the evening. His banners were pretty good generally. He had mostly 54s, 2 51s, and then one 48. And interestingly enough, the 48 was against this Finn team here. So you'll see that it took him 5 attempts to get through Rex Zaris 5s. The team that he cleared just before that was Finn and the Vet Brothers, and that's where he got the 48. If you have to clear this and get just a 48 in doing it, I'm thinking you're running kind of thin on options. Or a very bad choice, right? He also dropped here to Maul, Sidious, and Marauder. I've seen a couple different Maul comps that I liked. I've seen people doing Maul, Sidious, Wampa. You can understand why that would work out well. But as it stood, I have the full bastard DR on defense, so I didn't have Marauder otherwise applied. Why not use him here? Big brawny R7. And it paid off because his first drop here, Marauder, was the sole survivor. So he earned his place. I did set down my Karth here. There's other scoundrel leaders. I don't know. I could have set down Kira. There were other choices, but I don't think this was going to hold anyway. However, I did just boost Mission to R5, and I'm going to try and improve her mods, get her just about 8,000 offense, and then she'll start the match at 12,000 offense. So I'm into that. But yeah, so clearly my first impression that this guy was really low on options by the time he came to Finn and the Vet Brothers, that was wrong because he had a whole bunch of stuff to throw at this Rex team. And he really took his time stewing over this one because there was hours of gap. I think it was overnight sometime that he attacked this Rex. All of his other attacks were within I want to say 2-3 hours of attack phase starting. So he really stewed on it and found a way through. So credit to him on the attack. It looks like he had a hell of a time, so good. All right, offensive review. All right, Mother Talzin, Asajj, Spirit, classic trooper bait. You've got Bossk, Boba Dengar, a man after my own heart. That's a good one. GG, B1, B2, Mon Mothma bait. JTR, BB8, R2. It isn't really that great of a defensive team. The only things that you have to be careful about is saving a dispel. That's why I think this is another good troopers candidate, which is why I had a couple options worked out. And again, this is the top wall, right? So I have options mapped out on my tracker sheet, but everything with the top wall is pending on how we clear the bottom. And then, yeah, he's got crew Kylo and Fox, which is a decent team. I actually set that last round and somebody dropped to it, so it is not to be underestimated. Now for this bottom wall. So I think my opponent has really wants to draw a C out of me. Let's take a look at that. He's got Gas 501st, the best possible Gas 501st comp set. He's got JKL, Shaak, and GK. But here's the thing. He set this down just for the shock factor of seeing that team with a couple of R8s on it. This is why this team won't actually hold well to me at all. You know, like having Shaak under 340 when you're trying to do this is like, why bother? You're just offering yourself up on a silver platter to Vader. Zareth goes with like plus, well, he goes like to 360 speed, something like that, and that makes it extremely hard to Vader, if not, you know, borderline impossible. So anyway, I don't really anticipate problems with that, but I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. Then you got Bam Kuiil IG-11. We saw last round, I tried using Geos against that, and Geos was marvelously effective. So we'll probably do that again. CLS, C3PO, and Chewpio. Again, not bruiser modded per se. Decently fast, only 70% tenacity. But, you know, lots and lots of damage, which is neat, but it won't really stop what we're trying to do here, yeah? Yeah, negligible tenacity. We're just going to do the JTR thing for that. And then you've got this, you know, absolutely monstrous DR team down here. And I love the R8 Malak. Huge fan of the R8 Malak. And I mean, this is brawny boy. Brawny boy. Still under 200,000, so you know, you look and think, wow, where did the guy make the trades to have such little health at R8? 190% tenacity. Like, I promise you ain't debuffing the guy. And then must have been a little bit of, you know, defense baked into those mods as well. Have 69.4% armor. Let's see where we picked that up. Huh? Kind of a hodgepodge. Yeah, he was trying to skew for tenacity there. He picked up what he could have. Yeah, I'm sure he has better tenacity mods on other things, but yeah, this was a great mod. Great mod for Malak. Anyway, so this is where we're going to get started. Let me pull up my sheet. All right. So I want to take on the hardest thing head on first. And I've already planned this out that I don't want to use C. He's got a few different things out there that are, you know, easily beaten by C, which tells me I'm expecting his JML or a Ray comp that I can beat with C. All right. So, even though we don't have Gas assigned to a team that we planned so far, I certainly don't want to use JML and Gas to beat Gas. That would be embarrassing. I settled on Grandmaster and Bastila. That still leaves me an intact JKL, Hoda, and Old Ben team. And then I have JKR Jolie and my R7 Ezra, which, you know, nowhere near as good as Grandmaster Yoda, but we're seeing the hardest things here up front, I hope, or the things that I think I'm most likely to need JKR against. And then we still have, you know, Padme with JK and GK. All right, let me think if there's anything I need to ponder before we get started. I'm going to want to efflux right off the bat. We're just going to abuse... well, we should do the ult charging first before I do the Bastila buffs, because we're not so interested in having Grandmaster Yoda buffed up before Gas is sitting, because we need that damage to punch through 5s. Okay, I think we're about ready to get underway. Should do a buff spread, honestly, and then we can do all this. Okay. Okay. Try and get the stun here. Nice. Okay, 52. Wish it was a 53, but you know, gas is gas. Gas gonna gas. Okay, against this one, let's do Geos. Goodness. Seems like overkill. But he isn't low enough to kill with just a basic, so I won't take the risk. Okay, now is as good a time as any. Get all these debuffs off of us. Wrap up Kuiil. Gonna kind of slow roll this guy. Want to see if I can't possibly get around to another GBA turn, top off some protection. Yeah, we're only one turn removed from that, so I for sure can afford to do lots of damage now. Yeah. There's his next turn. Whack, 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 whack. Okay. Yeah, Spy. It's so hard, I don't want to do his bonk. There we go. Alright, well, people who are full as they're going to get. 54. We'll take it. CLS, C3PO, Chewpio. Let's go get him. One of my pre-made squads for just such an occasion. There we go. We actually want to hand wave him. We now put everybody with BB-8 under stealth. Go get him. It would be advantageous now to do the fire. We don't need to worry about trying to stun him right now because he has ability block. So it's just as good a time as any. Ooh, man. This isn't good, though. Yeah, we are actually getting savaged here. We need to switch over to JTR now. Yeah. Okay. got that going for us. Let's go for the stun. Okay, we really needed that stun. Otherwise, we really were looking at losing BB-8 there. Still stunned. Might as well go for the fire. More damage. Wiggle. Stone Age him again. This should be it. Whew! 52. I'll tell you what, that CLS, you know, that was a man mode CLS. Big and brawny. Yeesh. Okay, so I want to double check their mods to make sure nothing is going to catch me off guard. 345. 240. 290. It's meant to be super resistant, maybe, to Slack or Solo. But that should not matter. Okay, 55. We paid the price to walk through that one. So, I think what I decided to do for this one was Piett lead with Vader and Watt. But let's think about that a second here. We know that we outrun everything, and it would be nice to have Veers, Piett, something. So I don't have to do this way. And I could have EP, Vader, Watt would be hilarious. Do we even need Watt here? Yeah, Watt will be really helpful because we really do want to bonk JKL out of existence. We know that Piett, Vader, Watt can do it. It's just I would rather save Piett, right? I want to try and be greedy about that one. Let me see if there's any hot ideas. No. I think this is what we have to do. The reason why I chose to go with this counter from when I was looking into this was it's capable of a 54. It's not enough that I win. I have to win well. Yeah, and then we'll pay the price. But do we need to do this? They're so god-awful slow. I don't want to use Piett and Watt if I don't have to. Surely there's got to be another option that works well. That's GK, right? Yeah. No. I don't know what's going to be cleaner than that, so we have to pay a high price entry. I want all that offense and potency and everything for Vader. Yes, that means Vader would have to be marked. I don't know that I like that so much. But I guess we don't have an option. Still, the idea is they're not really getting turns, right? Because the flow is attack tech to Vader, then, like, Vader's faster, I think, than all of them. So it's going to be merciless targeting JKL, then like crush on Shaak so we can't be countered, then bonk JKL. I think that's how it's going to need to work. Because I haven't tried this counter myself before, so just kind of freewheeling it. Tarkin lead, maybe. Shaak T, Netflix. Okay, yeah, sorry guys, I was missing the comments here. How fast is Shaak T? Like 294. Absolutely wood speed, like for what you're trying to do with this counter. It's not a speed you want to use. Tarkin lead. I guess that makes another mark target, but we're not in need of the speed. I'm just trying to get by on the cheap. Like, I know I can Piett Vader Watt this for 54. But I'd like to, I don't know, have something in the pocket. At least save Piett. That would be kind of cool to run Veers Piett Death, Veers Piett Dark, Veers Piett whatever. Vader, Gideon, and Thrawn. Let's think about this. So Gideon would be able to crush down their turn meter. Not that that's a real problem for us. We would also get the offense up from Gideon, which is one of the big benefits of why we wanted Piett. I mean, we'd also get the benefit of Emperor's Trap, which is super helpful. The offset of the potency loss, you could offset the potency loss from not having Piett by putting in EP lead. Yes, I do not have Thrawn otherwise assigned, but like, Thrawn's not one of those characters where it's like you have a hole and you want to throw in Thrawn to fix it, right? Like, we don't have knowledge of the back wall. I don't know if there's going to be a better call for Thrawn. It's worth considering here, because if I get the save on Watt, then it is definitely worth Thrawn. Let me stew on that a second. Vader, Gideon, Thrawn. I don't know, Baylor, you might have something there. Let me think about how does this work again. Right. Allies gain 25% turn meter. And protection up. So protection up for himself and Thrawn seems pretty convenient in addition to that offense up for Vader. We'd have more turn meter manipulation with Thrawn. I guess you still fracture GK in that scenario, so we don't have to worry about taunts. I think that's a worthy consideration, Baylor. That's not a bad idea. Vader, Gideon, and Thrawn. Let me make a note of it here. I mean, that's great, because Gideon really doesn't get a lot of play in this mode. But is this enough damage? Because what we're trying to do here, right, is we're trying to prevent JKL from ever taking a turn. Watt pretty much seals that deal, right? So is 50, is plus 50% offense on a 9,000 offense Vader enough? He saw Dylar used it. You could fracture JKL, drop dots on him, call Shaak T. Alright. In Baylor and Dylar, we trust. Alright, I am assuming that we will do this straight out the gate. Okay. Fracture JKL, yeah. Drop dots on JKL. Call Shaak T. Alright, so we're gonna do... I assume you would Merciless Massacre onto her then, if you're trying to kill her first. Drop dots on JKL though. No, it doesn't make a difference. Alright, drop dots on JKL. Crush, or bonk Shaak T. So there's what we were worried about with the crit, right? Yeah. We knew that wasn't going to be enough to kill. Yeah, crit immunity is not great. And now we need to think of our next plan here. Okay. I mean, we pretty much have to... oh man, we're going to have Shaak T do the Dispel here. It's going to be tough times. Just around the corner. Is there a benefit to turn swapping? I don't want to be stuck behind GK, so I have to make an executive decision there. Yep, we lose the turns, and the bad times begin. Okay. I'm assuming that we pretty much have to do that. Out of existence. Alright, that's not great. Also not great. I don't know, guys. Not happy with that one. So we went light and we got punished. So that's our first drop. No games, just no more games. Alright, let me look at real stuff. Appreciate you, Salt. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, that was a poor choice. We could have gone with what worked. Now I have to think creatively about that one. Was there any other teams? Okay, I don't have anything else to deal with here, so we really do need to bully on through. And again, I feel like our opponent, and hi there, Salt, I see you in the stream. I feel like our opponent really wants us to use C, but I don't want to do that. So I have to think now. That might have to be it. Okay. Let's think here. We won't get the benefit. Yeah, we need the benefit of his lead. Can I gas Ahsoka this? They're preloaded. They're going to be able to Stone Age me. JKL has lots of damage. I don't think this one works because we just won't have enough damage. What about this? What do you guys think about this? Trying to think about your question there, Netflix. Why not use JKA as gas needed? If this were a straight up matchup, if preload were not a factor here, maybe you could do a straight Padme on this. I haven't really seen any evidence that would work well. Now you're thinking like, you know, the turn meter reduction isn't a thing. But like, the issue is that JKL isn't manipulating your turn meter, he's just changing your speed. So you can definitely still get shut down by the JKL lead. So to answer you briefly, I just don't think that JK is, I'm worried that JK is not enough punch. I don't want to chew up too much of my margin here. Any thoughts from the rest of you? I really gotta rack my brain on this. Well, I do appreciate the input there, Kraken and Salt. Yeah, not preloading is definitely the better way to have played that. Yeah, I don't know, Baylor. You weren't the only one that thought it might have worked. I mean, I thought it would have worked too. I guess I'll have to see his video. There's no way Gideon would have been able to go twice before Shaak would go. So we couldn't have done the armor shred first. The turn meter reduction was the right move. And then basically, yeah, I don't know. I have to think about that. So I guess what would probably be smarter is to do with JKA and see how many clears, because the advantage that we have here is we do have the ability to take multiple attempts to get through at least one team like this. So first let me comment on my sheet about that loss. Okay. Okay, Padme, JKA, and Kenobi. Why is this going to work? I don't see why this is going to work. I don't like this. Even GK had crit immunity after the crush, right? That's what procced the crit immunity on everybody was the crush. And that's always the problem. I agree. Yeah, the question is though, I mean, I really do not want to use C. JKR gas something? How about that? And then just bully straight after. It'd be nice to get something that has ability block, though. Yeah, that could work. What about this? This might be our solution. We also have even more offensive options if we need it. I have an Ayla that's modded to do the stunning thing. Bastila, so here's the thing. Oh, hey, Blade Baka. Oh, is there a egg thing going on? Let me go back to my channel. My channel. Okay. Yeah, definitely Ayla. Not trusting you, friend. Not trusting you. I feel like your advice is tainted in this instance. Perhaps on another stream. Yeah, it's tough to walk away from that ability block here, though. Now, we could use Hoda, but, like, I generally have Hoda paired to JKL, right? So that's kind of the issue. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the battle here, Blade Baka. It was a little on the rough side. I was trying to get by on the cheap against a slower JKL team, and I was punished. So now I have to be very careful. So the question is, against a preloaded JKL, Shaak T and GK, is this enough? The ability block's going to be so helpful. If we lose old Ben, that's fine. Alright, is there anyone better? I need to move on with this. This is taking me too long. So I'm thinking, since Revan will end up going first on my side, I'm just going to want to swap turn meter over to Obi-Wan, do the sweep. From there, I think it's probably best. Well, yeah, I mean, whatever they're... Yeah, exactly. You have no idea how it goes on preload. We still have Savior. That's what makes this, you know, a good idea to run with. Kind of a worst case, cover ourselves. I think this is about as good as I expect to be able to do. So I think the trick here is to go after Shaak T first, right? JKL is the powerhouse, but Shaak T is really the engine. What do you guys think about that? All right. Y'all are just being too quiet now, so we're gonna give this a roll. Yep. So far, so good. Nothing to see here, folks. Laps are us. Okay. So I think we do... Oh man, this is tough. We didn't have Savior get procced, so we probably want to do the heal. Still probably... We'll dispel all the foresight. But we're gonna get countered. It's okay. I feel like having a chance at sweeping all this would be really good. Yep, okay. I don't want to hit her right now because she's gonna evade one of the hits, so that's fine. Okay, so we... Come on. Okay. She's the weaker target. Let's try and get her out of commission. Taunt up. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, now we're in business. That's fine. This is going to be a crit, so... Good. He's just a monster. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Telling you, man. Things that go south on you, Chapter 1. Thinking just the double bonk here. Yep. Alright, we got through. Alright, 30 banners. Our opponent had a 32 on our bottom wall, so... And in general, my clears were good banners, so we'll see now. Okay. So there's Slacker in the back. Alright. Let's think carefully now. How do my plans need to change? Okay, let's note everything down first. So, Hux, Sit, Fost, Newt, Django, L3, Dooku, Droideka, and Magna. Not bad, not a bad idea. Good slacker team. So how's that gonna work now? Daka and zombie. Okay. Okay. And then Padme. Ahsoka and JK. Alright. So in this case, I want to think about what's the minimal counters for the easier teams and work my way from the bottom up. That's the way I think I want to handle this situation with planning. Thanks, Salt. Thanks. Got through on that one. Let's see if your bottom wall can't stop me up, though. See, it's challenging. Now I have to think about what I'm going to do about this slacker. I have options, but it's going to be kind of rough going. I'll mull it over. What we do want to do now is just clear through the top and gain access to fleets. So this one, let's go with Mon Mothma. Let's roll. Always go for B1 first. Bonk. Okay. And now we go after B2. We're going to need all the time we can get to get protection and everything back up. Yeah, rough customer. Rough customer. Days, yay. Appreciate you, GG. Could have easily killed Cassie, but you didn't. You're not always bad people. Getting closer. Upgrade. Days, yeah. Art. He's about to take a turn, so I feel like I'd rather wait to use it after he takes this next turn, whenever that might be. Okay. It's about as good as we're going to get ourselves, I think. Yep. I do believe that's it. 53 will do. Okay. Bossk, Boba, Dengar. So, that's something that we could trooper. Where are we going to use JKL? See, I feel like I really want to troopers that Mother Talzin. Oh no, I already had reserved Padme for that. And we do have the full Padme team here. Did I have the Zeta on Cassian? Yes, I do. I do not have the Zeta on K2 though. But yeah, I mean, in 3v3, Salt, that Mon Mothma counter is super reliable against GGB1B2. That's why very often I'll set GG down with Xeris. Something that really forbids the slow rolling, nature of Mon Mothma's damage, right? Not a lot of punch to it, and if you should get a crit, now you're healing people. Yeah. Mon Mothma Carapow. Yeah, I can see why that would work. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's think here. What's going to be the most appropriate counter for this boss? It's the toss up between these three. These are all about like equal strength to me, so I just want to make sure that Bossk, Boba, Dengar. Well, we could do that. Okay. Yeah. So, against the Bossk, there is the option to use JKL there, which would move me using... So you could use Padme. Wow, yeah, Padme works against that just fine. And we know that we can troopers that all day. So the constraint now, let's check on RJT. What did I already have planned out for RJT? I marked down Mother Talzin Daka Spirit. Yeah, I could do that. But let's see here. Traya, Sion, and Nihilus could be done for that. But that's what I wanted to use against this crew team down here. Let's think a second. Why would Mother Talzin struggle here if it was going to? Crew, Kylo, and Fox. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Very interesting. Like 4 teams that all call for like the same kind of counter to it. It's a worthy consideration. Not a bad defense up top, Salt. Not bad at all. Yeah, Bossk, Greef, and Mando work well against crew. Let's see. I don't have bounty hunters assigned. I don't have my own Bossk. I have Ayla, Greef, Mando for that kind of usage. Yeah, man, that Hux is going to be tough. Gotta do more planning. So, new Django L3. Okay. Might do JKL versus the Hux. That's a very deadly team. Don't want to mess with that too much. We'll flag JKL, Hoda, and question mark some other Jedi. We'll get there when we get there. Dooku, Droideka, Magna. Couple ideas come to mind. Veers, Piett range. Can Veers, Piett range that? Alright, now Bossk, Boba, Dengar. Alright, the plan's starting to come together. Yeah, that's true. What do I have Sith-wise left? Because I have an EP, so there's probably something I can cobble with that. So I could do like an EP, Dooku, Sith Assassin, something somewhere. Let's think about that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's pretty compelling. No, it was not a bad. Don't beat yourself up, Salt. That's it's not a bad idea what you put down. And to your credit, you have a diverse enough history where it's tough to identify too many patterns in your play. That Hux, man. That Hux is damning. Okay, so we got that. We need to think about Bossk, Boba, Dengar. I really need to think about what's going to cleanly get me through that right now. Lots of strain here. Aha! Aha! Yeah. I think we don't have much choice. We'll have to the bounty hunters. Okay. So that's the one problem. Oh, wait a minute. What was I looking that up in response to? So we could actually do that. Change my mind and get a bounty hunters to the Kylo team. Alright, we're kicking the can on the constraint. So now the last one I really need to puzzle all out is Mother Talzin. Yeah. Let's think about that a second. Really Bossk, Boba, Dengar, that's the puzzle here for the front wall. Last one to solve on the back wall is Newt Jango L3. Let me try and figure that one out first. Yeah, that's tough, man. Okay. Yeah, that's a decently modded spirit too. Can't be too light-handed with that. Bossk, Boba, Dengar, and Newt Jango L3. That's the remainder of the puzzle here. tool from Bit Dynasty. Let me take a look. Yeah, I did see that. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really tried to use it much. And I'm not really sure what the value is of having something like a target score. Like if you get onto my Discord, I have a Google sheet that I use to track all my battles. I also have a separate sheet that I developed for planning. It's kind of similar to this, much more rough, of course, much rougher. It doesn't have a nice GUI format and all that. But new Django L3. I really need to think about this one. Let me search my own match history. New Django. Okay. Okay, not going to get a lot of help from my match history there, because I've already used the teams that I'd used previously to get through that. So, as far as Mother Talzin goes, I just don't think I see any better place to use her than to use her on RJT. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Give me a second to mull over my options. Yeah, Geo's was already used. That's what we used to get a 54 on BAM. Is there something even easier I can use against this JTR team, though? Alright, we're gonna give this a go. I've had better. Anytime. Okay, it's possible to get a stun. Awesome, we got a stun. I'd rather basic here, because if there's a chance that we can... There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Plague doing God's work. So the trick now would be to... I don't want to heal yet, because I can't heal her, right? That's fine, we'll just do this. We can shut you down with a stun. Heal as best as we can. And mass. 51 will do. Okay, let's Let's think. Back to the stewing. What about Padme? Yeah, we'll have to Traya this. Yes, that has to be Traya. But we don't want to do any of the fights down here until we've done the top ones. I want to make sure I'm through that wall first. So, Bossk, Boba, Dengar. Sounds like my toddler wants to get in here. It's gotta be that. It's gotta be that. So what about Mother Talzin then? I really need a better solution to deal with her. Who did I already resolve to use JK against? Yeah, Dooku. Oh, Dooku, Droid for Magna. That might be an easier one to solve against. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of options to take this one on. This might be the way. That sounds like a terrible way to do that. See, that's the team that I want to do something janky against, right? That's the jankiest of all. Like, it's the weakest of all the defenses, is this one. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Don't know the last time I saw a speed set on a droideka. Gotta do something janky to this. What does that look like? There's no dispel, right? Yeah. Have that. Scoundrels that dispel stuff. You have a dispel. So maybe a Mandalorian thing, but how would we control for Magna Guard? We wouldn't be able to. Having to bully through Magna Guard while Droideka's just sitting around sounds like a bad bid. Do we have a janky Jedi team we could put together against this? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, not a lot in the way for cheap counters on that Hux. Nope, I'm right to do that the way I am. So it's about what can I pull off against the Dooku. That's the key to the kingdom here, guys. What to do against this Dooku. I gotta pull together something janky. Yeah, you have so much damage from that. So that's what we're lacking, is if we had to do that when we're short on damage. What's this? I mean, that seems like a really good choice here, right? So what about Plo Koon, Ezra, and Ahsoka against this? We have the Dispel. We could use Ezra's call to call Ahsoka. Well, see, if we have Ahsoka and Plo Koon, that's 2 Dispels. I don't know that Ahsoka's necessarily the best option then. This is tough, man. This is what I have to pull up. Doesn't Dooku tear up GR Jedi? I don't recall him having something specific to poo-poo them. Yeah. Stunned or dazed. Stunned or dazed. So we don't want to use Ayla. Whenever an enemy falls below 100% health. Yeah, I don't see what about that necessarily is gonna poo-poo Galactic Republic Jedi. Yeah, this is good against Galactic Republic. I'll grant you that. Support excited about this? I don't know what you mean, Saul. Alright. I think we're gonna go and do one that we know that we're gonna do. Alright. Bounty Hunter this one. I'll keep stewing. Yeah, he's gonna dispel that almost immediately, but you know, it is what it is. I guess it's best to try and slow that young man down. Yeah, for just such an occasion. Gotta do this, no choice. Yeah, about to get her popped. Where's my contract, people? Let's go. There we go. Okay. Gotta remove the threat condition. He's the only thing that can really kill me here, but then having him out of the way is going to be a good move. Not having a 2-turn stun available on demand is going to be probably better for me. Okay. Okay, that didn't work the way I wanted it to at all. You guys are killing me with the resisting things, but okay. Oh my god, dude. We'll take that. Alright, 50. Yeah, see, I want to Veers both of these, and that's the tough part. That's what I got to stew on. Oh, super excited. Yeah, I'm telling you what, it's going to be tough. Like, it's going to take me multiple tries, I think, to get through your slacker, right? Because I don't have Rey, I don't have JML here. I was thinking that you were trying to draw out my C with all of those, you know, really strong C counters. And the disadvantage, I guess, to myself is not having Rey, but like, I have an idea here to take on Slacker, but we're going to save that probably for last. But I do have my hands full, that's for sure. Alright, so Bossk, Boba, Dengar. Bossk, Boba, Dengar. I feel like that's the... God, that's such a high priority threat for us to deal with. Dang. Yeah. What can I do against you? What can I do? What can I do? What would be really cool is to find a place to use those Junker Jedi, right? Because we could abuse Revive. We would just need a tank to be behind that could taunt. Definitely not thinking about Jedi against this. Not really against this either. What is the key to this one? What is the key? What is the key? We have to do heavy damage off the get to this one because they want to debuff us. They want to debuff us, and then if we resist, they gain protection. What have I, first order wise? Shouldn't be much. Okay. Fox, Faust, and Fox is what we would have. So it's like a cleanup against something, right? Well, we did save Watt, right? By doing that drop on Vader, we did save Watt. We could do something like... What about this? Against Mother Talzin, Asajj, and Spirit, doing... Wow. No, that's probably not going to be better than this. So it was going to be this... what do you think, guys? Tank tech to Han, off the get. Let's just get the pre-taunt rolling. Attack tech to an executioner, and then go. Might not be enough teeth, though. Might not be enough offense. Huh. Wonder why that page is so out of date. What about like a Poggle Dooku Magna against the Dooku? Poggle Dooku Magna. Let me check my sheet. Okay. Yeah. Veers, Piett, and range. Yeah. Yeah, I need something else to deal with these bounty hunters. Something else. And this round's a big punishment on me for not having more tools. More offensive tools. Yeah. droid won't do it. Empire. I think that might be it. Yeah, I've used that before. I think we're almost there. Yeah, okay. Would be best to use Padme with one of these. Padme, I wanted to use for who? Yeah, Padme. Well, that's the thing. I could use. So, Hoggle Dooku Magnum. How fast is that Dooku? Let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, so he's not crazy. He's 288. So my Dooku would go first. Yeah, Droideka is out there. And the crap part is that I would have to kind of wait for his Droideka, right? How fast is this? Well, we could try and stun Droideka off the bat. That's for sure. 180. Okay, no worries there. And so I'm super going first. So let's think about that. When they fall under 100% health, they 50% tenacity first. Gain 50% tenacity the first time they are stunned and dazed. Yeah. I think we're coming to an understanding that we can do something janky with Dooku. So, in which case we can Padme. Somewhere. Alright. Well, we're making it a commitment now. Lots of time spent thinking it through. Appreciate you guys' patience, but I think we've got an idea now. Alright, against Bossk, Boba, Dengar, we're going to use Veers, Piett, Dark. We could use No, I really do want the call. Yeah. Let's not get cheap here at the finish line for this territory. Okay. Yeah, the stun's kind of lame. Won't lie to you. See if we can't have any more success. There we go. Start chunking him, young man. This is the way. Yeah, it's only dispel debuffs on light side enemies. Alright. Now we're in the clear. Mash 'em, boys. Let's give ourselves advantage just for a hilarious hit. Got that rolling. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Alright. 53. Is there no Sith way to do this? Okay. Microphone should be back on. Yeah, sometimes the mic dies. So I don't know if you heard what I was saying to you there, Kona, but you know, the attacks have gone okay with the exception of one, but that one's put a real crimp in my plans. Because now I had to use two expensive teams on JKL. So that was my punish. Now I have to be super careful. Haven't had any mistakes since then, but you know, not trying to invite that kind of trouble in my life. That new Django L3, man, that is an interesting one. So I'm just thinking about here against this new Droideka L3. Oh, appreciate you. Hey guys, we're going to try and run a commercial real quick. Let's call it like a 90-second break. That way I have enough time to hit the men's room, grab another cup of coffee. Really got to brew on this, but I'll take your hot suggestions on something janky to deal with Newt Droideka Magna. You have to do something legit against this Newt Django team, because he's just going to come out the gate and kick your teeth in. Although this isn't an offense modded one, but he does, I mean, think about that. Not an offense modded or a crit damage modded Django. Still got 8,500 damage. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright guys, let's see if this command works, and I'll see you here shortly to pick up the hopefully the last half of this. Okay. Hey, thank you, Okona. Appreciate the bits. Alright, so anyway, gotta get to being clever here. So not terribly fast, but how do we exploit that? We can get some stun action there. Death seems like a good option. Then I don't have another heavy attacker really. What about you? It's garbage, but it's serviceable garbage. Okay. I'd like to save Padme if I can. So let's slot him in here and let's consider Sith real quick. Do I have any other good Sith options against this? So we could have the double stun from Dooku. And we could have the added turns. Only for Palpatine from that though. So it's like TIE fighter pilot or that. And how fast is this one? 254. It should be right around the same. 244. Okay, good. So that means that we would do Death's Grenade. We could also consider Imperial Trooper too. What about that? That could be, EP Death Range? So we would have Death Grenade first, then EP try to stun, and then follow up from Range Trooper. What do you guys think about that against Asajj, Spirit, and Mother Talzin lead. What do you think, guys? Because basically our only alternative at this point is to use Padme. And I really think Padme is overkill for this. I don't want to use it for this. I want to use it for one of those gnarly backwall teams. Appreciate you, Salt. You're a good guy. You're a good guy. Did you Prime subscribe to me, Salt? I didn't get like a pop-up saying that you did, but if you did, Thanks. Just Prime Gaming next to your name. I don't know if that's because you're Prime Game subscribed to somebody else. I don't know. Yeah, Salt. Again, outside of this, perhaps this context, I might take your advice, but I feel like you're a little tainted for this match. Alright, so not a lot of confidence here from the viewership about how this one's gonna go. We go ahead of them though. And we only have had the one drop. So we might as well try and use some of this margin, right? We're not gonna have any other opportunity to... Well, no, it doesn't make more sense. No, it doesn't make more sense. No. I'm gonna go for it. Wait, you weren't supposed to lap me, friend. Okay. Super great to shut you down. You just get stunned again with the stuns. Yep, okay. Come on, alright, so they get death for free. Death never gets a turn. We get Asajj out of nothing, actually. Oh, alright. This one isn't gonna work. Let's go ahead and use Padme. We tried to do something cute. I'll have to solve for that later. I have Wat Tambor. Yeah. No, I don't think there's a better option. Let's just proceed and move on with fleets. People who can stun us. Okay. 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 33. Okay, 33. All right, fleet time. Okay. Oh, interesting comp. Very good. Raddus and Chimera. Okay, against Raddus, we will use Rebels. Should not need more than this. Let's roll. Yeah, I see you, Salt. Yeah, oh man, that was terrible. No assist of any kind. Gotta hope we get something. Of course, deflected. Why not deflected? Really, I don't have a better option other than the basic right there. Yep. Just getting nothing from Han today. Literally nothing. He's just sitting there the whole game. No assists. Oh my god, an assist. It can happen. Okay, that's 3 debuffs. Good. Wiggle. Hard after Poe. What even is that, dude? There, finally some protection back on the Biggs. There we go. He can gain health through a variety of means. We can get him... Yeah, that's a good spot. I like that. Hmm. 66. Okay. And against Chimera. Malevolence. Let's think carefully about the team comp, because we have a Houndstooth up front, which is eh. I think I will take the extra ship. I usually don't. But we'll use Malevolence. Okay, let's do the offense down here. It's fine. Okay, good. We stunned. Time to get to nuking. Basic. Yeah. We'll spy and basic this, I think. Expediently kill that. Okay. Pretty toothless now. That's okay. Dispel ourselves. Get to him. Boom. That's what we needed. And that's why we saved the special from Spy. Thanks, Lay. Appreciate your sub, even though you don't play the game. Alright, so we averaged 65 on both fleets. That's good. 66 and 64, respectively. Alright, so that went well, but now we're up for the real challenge. Alright, so I'm thinking the best move for me right now is to try and clear the most territories that I can. This is going to be Sith Triumvirate for this one. Traya, Sion, Nihilus, go. So rude. Operation Poo-Poo the Tank, I guess. Do that. Is Traya ever going to get a turn? Okay. Okay. 51. Let's see here now. Sit and Faust. Are there any options I'm missing for dealing with that? Shaak. Yeah, you gotta treat it with respect. That much is clear. Dang, this one is a puzzle. Got a bit of a puzzle with that. Between the two of them, the Jango's certainly deadlier. People who we kill Yeah, I know, Salt. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking it's gonna have to be like a multi-shot sort of thing, culminating with like C and armor, something like that. Well, so it's an offense slacker. So, like, think about this a second. Maybe Ayla. Appreciate the hot tip, Salt. Ayla's gonna save us today. No, I mean, if I end up getting stopped up on Slacker and losing the match for that, I would want to be able to be sure that I could clear the other teams at least. More territories cleared is better than less. But let me think here. It's going to take some effort to get through this Slacker. There really isn't much that's going to afford me the time to get through Daka Zombie, right? I think our only two things that we can use to chip at Slacker right now is going to be C and JKL, right? So if we do JKL, it's going to be a bummer. Yeah, he's immune to stun, so if he gets poked off the git, that works for us. What do we have remaining Jedi-wise? JKL, Hoda, and Ahsoka Tano with the... See, the thing is that this might be better as a cleanup, right? Because if we do this and we're successful in killing Daka and Zombie, then that means that if we use C, we have nothing to possibly give him ultimate charge. And how fast was that Slacker again? 522. So decently fast, because like my C's only 530, so I'm not going to be like running circles around the Slacker. So at 530, he won't be able to lap armor before she goes once. But if we only go once, then that means that we don't get to have the counterattacks. And I think that the counterattacks with armor is what you really need. Right? So he's going to stun, then he's going to swipe. The swipe will be the first damage to go out onto armor. Armor could be stunned by Daka. Very probable to be stunned by Daka, honestly. See armor and what? So, yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm willing to give this a go. This might be where our, dreams of victory end for a 3-0 week, but we'll see how this pans out. Okay. Critical strikes are forbidden. We have to go for the greed. We have to try and get that third stack. Okay. Looks like we're possibly about to get that chance. Please, please, please don't let me. Oh, crabby toddler out there. Okay. Best chance that we are gonna get is now. Well, these counters sure are nice. I wanna... Yeah, I can't get another linkage. That's a damn problem. Alright, well... let's see how it goes. Unbelievable. Unlimited power. Okay. Okay. Even if it's just a moment. Gonna die of old age. Okay. Hey. No. We really need to get our ult off, man. 2 minutes, let's go. Got a lot of stuff to do here, guys. Come on. Let's auto it. Can't be any better or worse from this point. Come on. Just a little more love. Anything from you guys. Nobody's getting deceived. That's the problem. Might not have enough time now. Nobody's getting deceived. This is ass. Oh, thank God, somebody's... There we go. Now come on, start killing people. Transform and kill people, please. Oh, what a mess. Come on. These counters take too long. Come on, come on. 30 seconds to kill, let's go. We're never gonna get to do it because she's getting too much turn meter for me one-shotting the zombie. We managed to transform, but we'll never get the chance. Zombie overpowered. What can you say? Well, that's gonna do it, guys. We're not gonna be able to push through that after that point. My baby's really fussy right now too, and my wife asked me to hop off. So I'm actually going to shut down the stream here. I'll finish out the rest of these battles, but let's call it. I think Salt's got this, because I'm not going to be able to full clear, and struggle though he did with the defenses, he did full clear. So, tip of the hat to you, Salt. I'm going to have to take off. Appreciate you guys for watching. It was a real long stream. Good lessons learned. I'll be studying this one, so take care, guys. I got to get running.